Alright, hello everybody and welcome finally back to the channel. So we've been gone for a very long time and we're here to talk about that today. So we're just going to jump immediately into talking about it. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to mention what's been going on, but I'm not going to talk about it because, it is kind of like private stuff, but I have been kind of in the worst mental state that I've ever been in for like the past month. So for a little bit, we had to take a break just to kind of recuperate, just to kind of get back. And now we're kind of feeling better at this point, so I decided to go back to recording. But for a good bit there, we were pretty sad, which is why we haven't been uploading. And I'm not going to talk about why we were sad. Listen, I'm not going to talk about personal stuff on this channel. But at the end of the day, that is what happened. So now we're back to do a bunch of stuff and we're here to have more fun because this is a fun channel and I want to keep it that way, which is precisely why we're not going to talk about a bunch of sad shit. But I will say that even though we have been feeling pretty sad, there's been a lot of stuff kind of going on in the backgrounds besides that, which I can talk about, that has been taking up most of my time. Basically, at this point, I'm clearing out a building, a physical building. I'm cleaning it, it's filled with stuff, and I'm cleaning it out so that I can get some very important stuff done. We're not gonna fully say what this is yet. I don't know if we ever will, but at the end of the day, we're getting a brand new space that maybe we'll record in. Listen, we might stay here for recording. We'll see what happens, but I am clearing out a new space and I'm gonna be moving into that space. So we'll see what happens. And that has been taking up most of my time because this is kind of like a DIY type of project. I've kind of got to go and do all this shit by myself, taking all this stuff out, cleaning this building top to bottom, and that's taking up most of my time. On top of also kind of being a little bit sad. And like I said, we're not going to talk about why I've been sad. If you know me, you probably know why. And if you don't know why, you probably don't need to, realistically. But yeah, I'm doing fine at this point. I've kind of recovered. I'm back to kind of my normal self, which is good. But at the end of the day, this did kind of take a toll on the channel, and I do want to apologize for that. I know we've been gone for a bit, and I feel really bad about it, which is why Deltarune Chapter 4 will be one video, and the rest of fucking FNAF will also be one video, okay? Listen, I can't guarantee that the entire game of FNAF will be one video, but what I can guarantee is we will get to an ending in one video from where we're at right now, and then from that point we'll do another video for all the other endings and all the secret endings and all that bull, and with that will be kind of finished and we can move on to bigger stuff and more important stuff. So with that being said, thank you for sticking with the channel. If you did, thank you for continuing to watch the channel. I really do appreciate it, even after we've taken like random ass breaks out of nowhere that are just for a really long time, especially this year, because I've mentioned this before in update videos, but this year has genuinely been the craziest, busiest, just most insane year of my life. Everything has been going like 50 million miles in a second, and I'm just kind of sitting here and trying to cope. So I do apologize for the lack of videos, but at the end of the day, it's not entirely my fault. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff in the background that's kind of taking my attention away, and a lot of stuff that is more important than this YouTube channel. But there's not many things that are more important than this YouTube channel. It's really just the main thing, which is I've been trying to get my fiance moved to where I'm at for a while now, which has been taking most of my time. But yeah, I've been gone for a while. We've been gone for, I don't know, like 2 weeks at this point. It's been a bit. So we're going to be uploading again. I don't know how often we're going to be uploading because we're going to be trying to fit Chapter 4 and the rest of FNAF into one video. So we'll see how often we upload because I'm going to be recording mostly those ahead of time. But this should be going up a day before the Day of Fun, I think. It might be going up a little bit before that, like a couple days before the Day of Fun. But this should be going up relatively before that, which, if you don't know what that is, on the 13th, we're going to be doing a live stream for an undetermined amount of time, starting at an undetermined time, and we're just going to be doing a bunch of shit to have fun. There's a couple things that I wanted to do that I've been wanting to do for a live stream for a while now, so we're going to be picking that up and doing that. We're going to do Dead Rising Infinite mode, we're going to do Animal Well maybe, depending on how I feel. We're going to try to do Animal Well, we'll see how I go. But we have big plans, a lot of big plans. So stay tuned for all of that. And with that being said, I'm pretty sure that's everything that we need to touch on in this video, I think. I think that's everything that we're doing update videos on. Oh yeah, also, brand new type of video soon. I know that I keep saying this, and I keep being like, oh, we're gonna do a movie review, we're gonna do other stuff, and then we never do it. It's gonna happen. It's going to. I promise. It's gonna happen very, very soon. Listen. But yeah, with that being said, that's basically it. We updated the channel art. I guess I could talk about that a little bit. We've, drawn a better picture. The first one, or the main one, the actual art, wasn't actually done by me. That was done by someone else. I do not know their commission name, which is very, very unprofessional of me. But if I find that, that'll be in the link in the description down below. The background art is done by me. That was my own art, which has been getting better, and I think I want to kind of do some sort of video based around that, kind of showing off my art and showing off the improvements that I've made in art, talking about how you can improve in art, and that kind of stuff. But we'll see what happens. Either way, that's the end. Like and subscribe. Bye.